Hey guys, it's Amanda
and Monica,
and we're looming.
Yay!
So we're just with this video today to show you a little bit of our storage. We've had a lot of our subscribers and also our followers on Instagram want to see how we keep all of our bands and all of our goodies. So first up, we're over here at Monica's, and she's going to show you all how she keeps her band stored and where she does her tutorial and all that goodies.
Alright, this is just our loom kit that we take with us that has all of the looms when we do our classes. All rainbow looms, of course, all rainbow loom bands and the hooks. And we have a couple murals in here to show them, and all rainbow loom bands. We all keep that in a bag. And then, of course, there's probably a Michael's receipt. Alright, and then this is, whenever on Instagram you see a background behind our bracelets, we use scrapbooking paper. So this is all the different types of scrapbooking paper that we have. And we have a lot. You don't need a lot. It's just different.
Yep. You don't need a lot, but we have a lot.
We have just a little bit. We're a little.
We kind of go overboard with it.
Yeah, we just have a little. There's 3 storage bins here. 1, 2, and 3, full with scrapbooking paper. I'm gonna move that to the side. Well, let me move it back over here first. These are 2 bins full of rainbow loom bands. These are mostly the newer bands on top, the new medieval 600s, and then there's 300 packs in here. So I know when I need to refill my cases, and a couple, well, there's a Loomy thing that was stuck in there. A couple extra finger looms, because I love the bands in there. Then we have a tower of mostly basic, the basic colors down here. This has all of like my oranges and blacks and grays and all that kind of stuff. I have them labeled. These are like pinks and reds.
That's
and
where OCD coming out.
Just a little. It was worse. These are all the greens and blues and teals. These are the mixed. I can't even open this bag. These are the mixed bag one. These are all the glitter. No, you don't. These are all the pastels, and then there's glow pastels in the back, metallics and glitters. And then I have more. These little peeps.
We like to say that a lot. That you know, when you're here in Kentucky, you come up with some pretty funny words.
All right, there's that. I have a lot of the different glows in here. Then this is my limited edition drawer. Amanda tries to break into it quite often. That's my limited edition drawer. And then this is, oh, there's my thank you cards. This is the specialty drawer, the silicone, old silicone bands that they had.
These are really good too. For those of you that don't know, I'm interrupting you. I'm sorry.
You always do.
These are really good for hook only designs, and they're not so flimsy if you don't have limited edition bands. So just a little FYI there. And we love the mermaid pack.
Oh yeah. Shove them back in there. I lost space, or I lost room in there, so I now have space everywhere else. This is the table that I film at.
Coming over here.
And the lights. I don't have my tripod on there, but that's all the.
Let's get an aerial view.
Is that really aerial technically?
All the goodies. Dun dun dun.
And this is another place where my OCD comes out. My small C-clips.
I want one of these so bad.
And this has the colored large C-clips. This large clear C-clips. And then I ordered these off of Amazon. I don't know what they are, but they're cute.
Yeah, they are. They're cute.
And then this has finger looms and monster tails in it. I know, it's kind of stuck. There's too many in there.
Monster tails.
There's too many in there. Alright. Now we're going to go do the bling of it all.
The bling of it all. Sorry, that was my hand.
Not my fault. Okay, we'll go over this one first.
Wait a minute, we gotta, okay. Oh, that looks good. No, yeah, that's good.
Does that look good?
That looks amazing.
My finger doesn't look good on it.
No.
Alright, just the bling to bling. These are all the 6E beads that look really good on the sides.
Oh, they're cute.
Those are mine.
I'm just pointing them out that they're cute.
I'm gonna hurt you. Oh, this one's out of place. This one goes on here. And then whenever I have extras I don't need like a whole space for, I usually put them in here. Like I have some extra pearls. Just close that one off. And then this one has all of my chains in it that I haven't made anything with. These are all chains down here. And the pearls and the skulls, because you know we love our skulls.
Yeah, can you all hear that rain?
Yes, we're in the sunroom.
Pouring down rain.
Alright. Now I'll go through the smaller things of the bling. There's some bling. There's some bling.
And these containers are really cute. Actually, Monica bought some of those for me for my birthday, and they're very convenient because you can put the really smaller ones or whichever if you just want to pull some aside and take them with you. Very convenient for that. Yep. So, and you can see that they're not really loom related. They just say tool bench, so they're kind of like for small hardware.
Yeah. All different. These say made with love. I thought they were so sweet. This is actually a pack that I separated into all these different groups. I'm going to have a little peek. Those are some more 6E beads.
Ladybugs.
She wants to take my ladybug.
Just because I mentioned them doesn't mean I want to take them.
I will get you.
Oh, I have some of these. Yay, I have some of them.
Love this. I'm still trying to find the right project to use them. I still have 4 more drawers. I know, I'm pretty bad. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put that.
Owls, of course. Very cool. Oh yeah, puzzle pieces up here for Adam.
Yeah. These are all of the autism. These are all autism, these are all autism, these are all autism. Ugh.
Love these flowers. I have some of those too.
Wah, wah, wah. We're getting down to the last 2 draws. These are like some more chains and metal pieces and stuff. This little bit, this says love. I haven't found anything to use it with.
We always gotta have backups because, you know, we just buy it and then we find something to make with it. And then
my little OCD. More bling. These are the little rhinestones. Let's see, I have some out that we put on them. My hands are so dry, it's not getting in on them. Alright, let me move all this away, and then we will work on the storage containers. Alright, this is
like right in my face.
Well, good. Well, how about, does this work?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
better.
So this is basically all kinds of opaques, blacks, I mean you get the gist, you know. These are all rainbow looms. We got these storage cases at Myers. They were $10 each. They hold a bunch. And they don't dry out the beans or anything like that. But these are all opaques. Even these jelly purples, dark purples, they call them opaque now. So they're in my opaque one. Next, this one isn't filled yet. This is my latest one with all the new Rainbow Loom bands. So I still have a few extra spaces. I haven't gotten any of the new Rainbow Loom bands that they just came out with last week. So
oh yeah, the
I like the fire engine
red.
Red one.
Red truck or something.
Yeah.
Fire truck red.
And then the chocolate ones. These are some more of the new bands. Love, love, love them. Love the Caribbean green.
This is one of my favorites.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Caribbean green is very, very popular.
Water.
So how many is that? That's 3 cases already.
Okay, I never professed to not hoard bands, okay?
No,
This is my limited edition case. And I still need to refill some of them because they're in the drawer. These are all my limited edition bands. Isn't it pretty?
very pretty. Very pretty.
Now, we're not like boasting about our bands or anything. We've just been asked to do this, so that's why we're doing this. These are like my browns and all of that kind of stuff. So I have Jilly Gold, but it's almost out up here. But I have the burgundy, and then I have separated the skin tones between the light, the tan, the pink, and then this over here is the brown that goes with it. OCD. You know me.
And if you really want a good case, these are the best, honestly, because that's what I have as well. They stack when you stack them up. They just stay together. They don't slide around, and they're really good. So you can also find them at Home Depot if you can't find them at Myers, because that's where I've actually gotten mine.
These are some of the Learning Express glitters that some of y'all have asked us about. The blue, the red, the gold, the pink, and this is the iridescent. These are also the, they're just slightly different than the ones that you can buy on the Rainbow Loom web store. These are the Learning Express ones that they came out with. So they're just slightly more pearlescent, but they are all Rainbow Loom bands.
And there's some Halloween ones too.
Yeah, babe. The stack's getting hot.
The stack's gonna fall out of the chair.
Alright. These are, oh, I separated those. Like, what is that? These are just some more. I mean, I don't feel I need to say every one of them because if you do the looming, you should know what they are.
You know what colors they are.
These are just the black ones that I have taken out from the Carnival pack when I have been separating them. Now they have a whole package of those. Okay, I have 2 more packs and then I have my 100% silicone. This is my neon box. I have a couple extra. These are all Learning Express ones. These are the Michaels ones and those. And then these are the 100% silicone ones from the Rainbow Loom web store. And then these are Learning Express ones. We got these from Justin's Choice, I'm sorry.
Justin's Choice.
I'm just making a mess.
Well, I have a need to sing for everything, so I don't know why.
Yeah, I did that one. Alright, and then last but not least are the jellies and the silicone first rounds. And then the metallics, pastels. So that's all of those. I have one more box that is 100% of the 300 count.
Look at the chair behind me.
It's kind of sad.
That is sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9,
8, 9, 10. So yeah.
I thought I had 11.
Oh, this is the very first one. I remember this is the very first one that your
Yes.
dad gave you, and I was so jealous of it because it's so separated. It has all these little dividers. It was perfect. We haven't found one since.
No. It's very sad.
Yeah. Your
But
dad
now
had it.
it keeps all of my 300 count pack bands. And my favorites, if you can't already tell, are the sweets. The sweets. Don't zoom in on my hands. I need lotion.
I'm not. I'm zooming in on the bands. I can't really see your hands.
Okay, I'm not doing my Vanna White thing now.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that is my stash, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you don't judge me too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just like to collect bands and get bands, and Yes.
I do hoard purses as well, but bands is another hoarding specialty of myself. So next up will be Amanda's whole household of bands. So have fun. Bye, guys.
All right, so I'm back at home. This is Amanda here, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of my storage. Mine is nothing compared to Monica's. She has a lot more cases than me, but anyway, it's not about how many, but this video is just about how we keep everything stored. So you can see my cases right there. Just gonna go over a little bit of these. And here, you can see I have a lot of just my mixed collection. And then I kind of stuck with the grays and the whites on top. It's kind of hard to do this by myself. Yesterday I was with Monica and it was a lot easier to do. This one is my pearl collection. I like to keep them with collections. Monica does it a little bit different. It has some more that I just have not put in here yet. So, there's that one. And here I have my medieval and my Persians. No, medieval and Egyptian. Yeah. So there's some of them I just don't have enough room for, so I just keep them in the bags and put them there like that. So there's that one. This one is my sweets collection, and some of my just my brown colors I like to keep. I think that's the cocoa caramel and the burgundy, but otherwise that's the sweets. I've got chocolate and the black, the white, and the gray, and then the burgundy and the red, green, all those wonderful bands. Organized a little bit different than Monica. I put mine kind of color coordinated, so, and by collection. She likes hers like jellies and opaques and all that. So here are my greens and purples, blues, those kind of colors, and then there's some of those Halloween ones. Those are the neons from Michael, and then the blues, lime green, olive, dark green, jelly turquoise. So pinks, oranges, and yellows. Whoops, that one's out of place. That one's a Tin Man. That one didn't belong there. So you can see that, yeah, I just have my neon yellow, my opaque yellow, and then my jelly yellow. That's the mango. And then so a couple of the Halloween collection. Some of the pinks are from Michael's, and all the other ones are from the Rainbow Loom store. And last one, these are all my silicones from the, let's see, yeah, all silicones. Then down here I've got my camos, pink and green camos, and the rest of the silicone collection from the older collection. So there's that. And then here I just have my tower. These are some of the bins that I use to kind of separate. And then I just keep stuff in here, all loom related. There's a lot of beads in there, jellies, some the C-clips. I'm trying to get an organizer for that. So then I've just got some other stuff. But this tower, I think my hubby bought it for me at Walmart. So it's not very tall, but it does have wheels on it. So, and then down here I've got my bead collection. These are, we all have similar cases. Like I said, Monica bought me some for my birthday. So there's my pearls in there. This is my bigger one. A lot of these beads I got from Joann's. They're actually a collection of beads. They come in a pack. Some of them are strung beads, some of them are not. And this is just some of the thread that we use for putting the beads on. So we kind of cut it down and then thread it through. These are my E-beads, the ones that we use on the perimeters a lot of the times. These are just more bling. Bling-a-bling-a-bling. Some of these I got off of Amazon. Pretty bling. And I have, this one's not full because these are kind of my random ones. Where they're not, you know, glass beads or whatever, but these are some of my favorites. I haven't used them yet. The clay ones. And then our skulls. We already showed you our skulls. I love our skulls. So there's some of those. And in here, it's just kind of like charms, googly eyes, those kind of things. Just stuff if we wanted to, our jump rings, our bracelet enclosures. I forgot what these are called. And just some other stuff. Jump rings, these are cute too. Just little charms. And some buttons, some breast cancer awareness, anchors, arrows, just little charms. Nothing major. And then over here, I have some of my looms. The rest of them are upstairs. But just like Monica, I have, oh wait, there's beads in here. They're everywhere. Just some ones I just haven't gotten filled up yet. Probably should put these in there too. Just scrapbook paper, like we showed before. I got these containers at Hobby Lobby. I like these because I actually have this lock on them. Instead of just being able to close it, it will actually lock. Just like that. So, and then here's some of my Persians. Keep those all together. It's a smaller container. And this one's not full. It's just kind of too small for me to put anything in. So those are my jelly golds and my metallic silver. And then those are some galaxy bands. So there's some of my cases. And then in here, I just haven't had a chance to sort these out yet. There's my silk collection in here. And some C-clips and chameleons and yeah, so that's some of mine, and I have some more upstairs, so we're gonna go upstairs. All right, so I'm upstairs, and here is all the bands that we use for our looming class. Yeah, that Monica showed you some, but yeah, these are all from Rainbow Loom. In here, I have one of those, two of those storage containers, just like she's got, and these are all extra bands that we have, neons. And then, if you need any C-clips, there's some there. Tie-dye jellies. These are all just pretty much like the opaques and ones that we use but have overabundance of. And these are the ones that we got from Justin's Toys, the silicone. I don't even think they make these anymore. And this was the Twilight collection. And I got some Black Persians. These are the ones from Michael's. So you can see that's one big storage thing of bands. And then just have another little extra one here. Got another loom there. And this is what we show or have on display. Try to let you see that. Maybe not. This is what we have on display when we go out and have a looming class or some kind of fundraiser or something. So this is pretty much just Adam's story, how we started looming, and so everybody can know where we began our journey, and it was all because of him. So just reading that now, I actually need to change it. He's not 13 anymore. He had a birthday, so he's 14. But anyway, there's our Adam. I know you've all seen it. So there's some storage. So you guys asked for it. I know the camera's kind of wobbly, but I do hope that you enjoyed and got some ideas, mainly from Monica, because she's a little bit, she has a lot more than I do. But anyway, like I said, it's not about what you have. It's just, you know, the fact that the way we organize. So that's what y'all asked for. Anyway, you guys have a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is, where you're at. And give us a big like, a thumbs up. Follow us on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. We're also on Facebook. And give us a comment and let us know what other videos you may like to see as far as rainbow looming is concerned, besides our tutorials that we do. So we love you guys. Happy looming and have a great day. Rainbow Loom for a cause.